Well, hello there, guys and gals, and we've got some, different stuff going on today. And the good thing of it is, my garage is totally clean. Nope, we struck out again. So I've got stuff everywhere because, whenever you do these projects, you got to pick up stuff, like pick up parts, aka Toby truck. So this week we picked up a steering column from a friend of ours, a fender, and an NV3500 for that LS right there. All of that good stuff's going to go in the Toby truck. Along with that, we ended up getting a different trailer, so we did some swapping with our buddy Chris. Thanks, buddy. Hope the trailer does you good. My old one, it brought everything that I have here at the house home except my Toyota Tundra. Yeah, it brought all other vehicles here. It's crazy, including the four-wheeler. So we did some trading, little cash, and a console for the 66. Now we are two-toning this. This is not the correct year console, as you can tell already. This is the center part, and this is the main body of it. This is for a 69-ish Mustang. And the reason why we're two-toning it, you guys saw the interior, didn't you? Man, beautiful it came out, I'm telling you. So you have, just absolutely gorgeous interior. I love the way the interior come out. But tonight I lost my flashlight again. Dang it. It's on the fender. We're good. So tonight we did something a little different. Wiring. Yeah. And we actually we did it pretty darn good. We actually wrapped it and tried to make it look more gooder. It's not professional because I'm not professional. This is the old harness for the transmission that we are deleting. I just kind of set it over here so it wouldn't get wrapped in the belt. And where we had to switch the oil pan, right there's our dipstick. So we wanted to pull the wires back here, fasten them there in our factory locations, so we could just pull the dipstick out. Our wiring for the alternator, the carburetor, fuel pump, and this sending unit over here for the temperature, we ran all in the wire loom, and we ran it to our little under the hood fuse box, which was very handy. Our fan relay right there. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is how to wire this alternator. I forget what this is. A 94 Mustang GT alternator. This is a preferred one, I guess. I didn't even know, so that's at least one plus. You have 3 wires coming out of the back of it. Now this one's different because in some of these Ford applications you have to take this white wire right here and plug it automatically into that little slot, right? Dang it. Hold on, let me put this on my head. There we go. Right there. Now factory on this one, it automatically loops. This regulates your alternator charging. Now this one right here, the yellow, I guess it's solid yellow maybe? The solid yellow goes to the positive terminal right there. And this green one is key on, key off. Key on, key off power, okay? Along with your regular wire that runs to your battery. Now I ran this wire all the way from the back of the trunk with our regular positive post, just so I would have a power block up here just for 12 volt constant power. This one over here, this little fuse box, that is our key on power right there. So I just made it easier for myself. I also ran a wire over here, and we're going to clean this up just a little more too. But this was originally for the voltage regulator that was bolted in right here. We don't need it because our alternator's, you know, internally regulated. So that took care of that. Also, we wired a fan relay. Hooray! So there's a fan relay right there. We have never done this before in our life, I promise you. But this red wire, let me go back. Amazon sells a very budget relay. In fact, this one came with a fan and it came with no destructions at all. I don't know why. Apparently they think if you buy a relay, you know what you're doing. They don't know there's people like me, people like you, that want to learn, that want to know how to do it, that's willing. But we need, you know, just a picture, something. So I dug around and found some stuff. This, I think, might be the cheapest one you can get. I can't remember where I got this Radiator at, if it was Amazonian or Evil Bay, but definitely one of the two. And this fan setup came with it with a relay. So the red wire that you get, you have a, I think I put a 20-amp fuse in this thing here. This goes straight to 12 volts. The red wire does. The white wire goes to key on, key off power. Okay? The blue wire runs straight to your fan. Make sure you only hook up the blue wire. Don't worry about the black one there. The black wire runs to your temperature sending unit, switch, the thing that turns on and off the fan, basically. So how this works is that cooling switch right here, that guy right there, it's open right now. Once it heats up, it closes the circuit, which allows the fan to kick on. Okay. I read earlier, I don't know, somebody can tell me, I don't know this part. Somebody said if you're running a 185 fan switch, that you need a 165 thermostat? I don't know. Or else your fan won't ever turn off. I don't know if that's true or not. But I tell you one thing that is true. That one also had a ground wire connected. If you ground that before you ground it to your switch, I'm pretty sure it's going to run constant, thus defeating the whole fan relay setup, period. So if you want it to work correctly, cycle on and off, you might want to run it like I just ran it there. I'm just saying. And somebody can do the research on the other, let me know, because I actually don't know that one. I think I've got a 180 or 185 thermostat, and the switch is 185. 180, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 185. So either way, either my fans will run constantly or they won't. I'm not really sure. I don't know. We're going to find out though. So other than that, that's what we've been doing this weekend. We've been cleaning up the wiring. See how that's all nice and heat wrapped? Like I did that all the way down right around this manifold. Now, our spark plug wires, we're cleaning those up too. We didn't get to this wiring yet, but we're cleaning those up too. We're zip tying them to where they won't rub on the inside here. They are right now, but I'm going to move them, don't worry. We don't want them rubbing. We want them stationary, like they can't move. If there's vibration and there's rubbing, that's going to wear through. We don't want that. So that's what we're working on that. What else, guys and gals? Okay, so this particular car has a red and white wire that runs to the oil pressure switch. Okay, now the gauge works in here. Okay, I know it does because I have that hooked up and it pegs the gauge. This motor had over 70 psi, I think. It had a lot of oil pressures in the 94, and this is the 94 motor. So yeah, it pegs the gauge right now, and it's only ran cold because, you know, I just now have the alternator charging, which one more time I just want to go through that just in case you weren't paying attention, because it took me a time or two. So you have your, I believe it's the white wire. You can buy this pigtail as well. This is actually off the factory harness. I cut it off the 94. So you have a white wire. It might have a black tracer. Maybe that's just dirt. Okay, I'm going to say that's just a white wire. A white wire that runs from this pigtail, which looks like it's the center wire, the one in the very middle, goes right there. The yellow wire runs directly to the alternator. And then you got your green wire that is key on. It's key on power. And then of course you just run your 12 volts straight to it. That's all there is to it. And your vehicle will be charging. Test it at your battery. This one was throwing 13.8, 13.9 last night, and that was just me first starting it. Which is why I'm charging it now, because I've been looking for wires and all that good fun stuff. But what I was getting at with the sensor wires, there's supposed to be 2 white and red wires. One's for the oil pressure switch and one's for the coolant gauge. Well, I can't find the daggone coolant gauge one. So what you do for that is you turn your key on and you ground the wire you think it is. Ground it to something. I've been taking, you know, this guy right here and just pinching it right like that. That should bury your gauge all the way to the full, I believe. So that's what we've been looking for, and thus make sure your key's on. So far, no luck, but nonetheless, I have faith we'll get it. Yeah, I have faith we'll get it. But I just want to go back to the console again, guys, just because I mean, this thing, it looked and smelled like chicken noodle soup and homeless people's feet. It was not good. Not good at all. But that doesn't mean you can't save it. It don't have to be brand new. Do what's in your budget, okay? We have blown this budget all to crap because prices went crazy, and I've done 99% of the work myself. No, take that back. I've done 100% of the work myself. I haven't sent anything out on this car. It's just prices have went crazy, and y'all are feeling it, I'm feeling it. But hopefully we're bouncing back to recovery really soon, and things will get better. I got faith in it. And speaking of things getting better, being that we don't have any projects whatsoever, you know, at all going on, tomorrow's a very, not tomorrow, I'm sorry, tomorrow is, okay, it's still Wednesday. Friday, I'm doing some Black Friday shopping, okay? And I am picking up my #2 dream car. And I found it because of a friend. A friend messaged me looking for a certain car. I am trying to get the info for him. So far I haven't found anything out, not lack of trying. So he, in turn, I asked him, I said, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And he said, I know where one's at. He told me, text the guy, we come up with a deal, and we're bringing this sucker home Friday. So, yep, there's going to be another video on that. What kind of car is it? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's a muscle car. That's all I'm going to give you. And it's my #2 dream car. If you've seen the show at all, if you know me at all, you probably already know what it is. Just keep it quiet. Don't say it. It's secret squirrel. But anyway, guys and gals, hopefully that helped you guys out on the wiring part. I actually did it and it works, so I know you can do it. As far as the console, we wanted to stay with the same color scheme as the whole interior. And just remember something, if you don't like the color of it, sand it down and repaint it. Who cares? You know, if I don't like all of the red and black and I just want it all black and silver, that's what we're going to do. It doesn't matter. The point is, I don't have anything really invested in this because I traded around for it. And that's what sometimes you got to do. But I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. And this one, we're getting so close on. We will be doing body work very, 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 very soon. And then hitting her with the old, you know, magic wand of power. So we're going to paint it, is what I'm saying. And then onto this beauty, along with these other things. We got to make some room, is what I'm saying. We need to like build another garage this size and fill it. But I'll see you guys next time here on Right Turn Garage TV. Thank you so much for watching, subscribe, and telling your friends. Y'all have a great weekend, and you're going to love the next episode. All right? We'll see you next time.